Trust me, I'm your friend.
Fly for your life! Finger 5 on it.
Get ready, Bragg. Only about 15 minutes to San Francisco.
Yeah, and a 10 million, thanks to that little black market baby.
I still can't believe we found a collector willing to pay that much for a stinking ape.
Come on, Wheeler. We might have bagged the last wild ape on Earth. Hey, how the heck did he get out?
Who cares? Just get him back in the cage.
Stand still, you miserable little... Gotcha!
Get off me, Bragg, or we'll crash! Hold on!
Don't move, Wheeler. Don't even breathe.
Oh no! We gotta get out of here!
Yeah, 'cause our 10 mil is getting away!
No way we're letting all that money escape!
Dad, did you hear that crash? Must have been the chopper that just flew over.
I just spoke to 911. They're dispatching rescue workers, but it will take time to get up here. We need to try and locate that crash and see if there are any survivors.
I'm sure the sound came from this direction.
You know these woods better than anyone, so lead the way, Lukas.
Missed!
I'll nail the little.
That sounded like a gunshot. I bet the pilot fired a rescue flare. Or maybe poachers are hunting the redwoods again.
Either way, let's keep a sharp eye and stick close.
Don't worry, Dad. I know what I'm doing. Oh, gross! I just stepped in deer tongue! Oh, this is great! Thanks a lot, Lukas. No, I meant I haven't seen any for so long. I was afraid there might not be any deer left.
Between habitat destruction and poachers, in another 10 or so years, I fear there won't be any wild animals left.
Too bad bugs aren't extinct. I hate them so much, I'm going to invent a gigantic bionic insect-eating spider! Hello? Spiders already eat insects, Richard. Nature takes care of itself. We don't need Richard's useless bionics. I can't believe you just dissed our dad. I didn't. Yeah, he did. Dad's the most important bionic scientist in the whole world. You know I didn't mean it like that.
I understand how you feel, Lukas. I love nature too. That's why I got into bionics, to help people and injured animals. Lukas!
We got him now.
No way out. Out of trach dots!
Psst. Come with me. Hurry, this way. I want to help you. Trust me.
I'm your friend.
Hey, what the?
Where'd that rotten ape go now?
Come on.
There!
cops! We gotta get out of here.
Okay, but I swear one day I'll find that filthy brat that just cost us $10 million.
Your brother was right. The police said the helicopter they found was definitely used by poachers.
You think they got Lukas? Maybe they'll hold him for...
He's fine. Lucas sent a holotext saying he has a surprise for us.
I just had to wait for the police to leave. Why? What are you hiding?
Shh, be quiet. You'll scare the baby.
Baby?
The poachers were shooting at him, so I had to help. This is my dad, Dr. Leo Remy, and my brother, Richard. It's okay. I swear, I'm never gonna let anyone hurt you again.
Lukas, you shouldn't lie, even to a dumb monkey.
Not a monkey, Richard. I'm certain that this is a baby gorilla, which were believed to be extinct in the wild.
Okay, fine, a dumb ape. But Lukas still lied. You can't protect it. We have to turn it over to the police, or a zoo, or someplace.
No! Dad, we have to keep him. If we don't, he could end up spending his entire life locked in a cage, or worse, in some lab.
Now, I appreciate what you're saying, son, but while he's cute and little now, once he becomes a full-grown gorilla...
Apes in the wild could grow up to 5 feet 11 and weigh over 500 pounds? Forget that! Anyway, if Mom were here, she'd never let you keep it.
Yeah, well, Mom moved back east with her new husband, so why don't you just...
Now, that's not the point.
Right. Dad, you've always told us that it's every human's responsibility to do everything they can to protect wildlife. So, this is our chance to do the right thing. Please, Dad?
Very well. We can see how he does back home in the city, but it's just a test, no promises. And you boys will be responsible for taking care of your pet.
Nuh-uh, not me. I didn't ask to live with a smelly ape.
I'll do it. I'll take care of everything he needs. I swear, Dad.
All right, we'll give it a try. Now, let's start packing up.
Hey, you need a name.
Kong!
That's it then. You are Kong. Hey, Dad, are you going to the lab today? I want to show Kong your island.
Now, let's just see how Baby Kong adapts first.
Oh, he'll be great. No prob. Oh, come on, fit right in.
Until Anita sees his ugly face and freaks out.
You are late, Dr. Remy. But I made your favorite cookies anyway.
Favorite cookies.
Thank you, Anita, but I need to warn you that we have a little surprise.
¡Oh! ¡Madre mía, qué monstruo!
Monstro! Let's get him, Kong.
It's all right, Anita. It's not a monster. It's just a baby gorilla.
Oh, yeah. Anita's gonna quit for sure if the ape isn't history.
Wow, Anita. Baby Kong totally loves your cookies.
Oh, well, at least el pequeño has good taste. Oh, what a good niño. You can have the last cookie.
No fair! No fair!
Aw, man! I can't believe this.
Well, I'm very happy to see Chatter's new bionic wing is working so well.
First bionic bird! First bionic bird!
Ay, qué hablador. I am very glad you were able to save his life, but did you have to save his voice as well, Dr. Remy? He's such an annoying chatterbox.
One hurdle down. Kong seems to have won Anita over. Now let's see how the little fella does inside our houseboat.
Hey, Kong! Wanna come toss the ball with us? You know how to throw a ball? Like this. Throw it back.
No, that's my ball! Throw it! Don't eat it!
Like this. Like this. Whoa, that's some arm. Happy you're on my team. me if you can!
Hey, I'm trying to study here.
Come on, Kong, over here! Uh-oh.
¿Qué pasó?
What happened?
Kong grew. Again.
Stop that! Ah! Big ape! Ah!
Kong is already as large and heavy as any gorilla in recorded history, and he's still technically just a baby.
And way stronger, too. Dad, you should see his fastball. Kong could pitch the World Series. Check out what he did to my mitt.
Everyone, outside, now! We need to get onto the dock.
Is it an earthquake?
No, it's your overgrown ape.
Ah! Fight for your life!
What is that thing?
Can't believe Kong wrecked our house.
He grew right through it.
Everything's gone.
I'm just grateful no one was hurt. Don't worry, everything will be okay.
Wanna bet?
Uh-oh, big ape! Ah! Big trouble!
Don't shoot! I'm Dr. Leo Remy. I assure you this animal is harmless. Hold your fire, but keep your weapons trained on that giant gorilla.
Kong really blew it this time. The police are gonna put him away, or maybe even destroy him for this.
Nobody's gonna hurt my bro. Kong! Kong, listen to me!
Hold your fire!
It's okay, Kong. You know you can trust me. Whoa! Nice move, Kong!
You see, Captain, he's completely tame and quite gentle.
Kong really is a good boy.
Well, maybe, but I still can't let this giant homewrecker run around free. He must be contained and controlled until the judge can decide what should be done with him.
Done with him? We gotta get out of here. I'm telling Dad I'm taking you home. Get ready, Kong. Now go!
Why did they start shooting?
They can't risk hitting your brother.
Dr. Remy, you are Dr. Leo Remy, the famous scientist?
He's my dad.
Tell me, Doctor, is that creature some supersized bionic experiment of yours?
I can assure you that Kong is flesh and blood and poses no threat to anyone. I will stake my reputation on it, and I take full responsibility for him.
And where are the boy and the monster ape going?
Somewhere that Kong will be no danger to society. Or it to him.
Dr. Remy, what will we do now? Where will we all live?
Yeah, now that Kong totally trashed our houseboat.
We're sunk.
Before this happened, I'd already been thinking about how we'd be able to keep Kong. So I bought a place for us in the Redwoods.
What? But that's not fair. I don't want to leave the city. I hate the forest. And what about school?
You're homeschooled, Richard. Nothing changes there. Look, son, I'm sure you'll feel differently when you see it.
Watch it.
Good idea.
The paint's supposed to go on the house, not on us.
I made lemonade for my hardworking muchachos.
For you too, Kong.
Excuse you.
Well, at least now we don't have to worry about his belching waking the neighbors anymore.
I still don't think it's fair that Kong destroys our home, I lose all my stuff, and you move me to this bug-filled forest just so we can keep him.
Richard, it wasn't just for Kong. I've always wanted room for a state-of-the-art lab at home, where you will be able to begin that robotic dinosaur you've always dreamed of.
Seriously? Let's check it out! It's amazing!
I can't wait to see your first robotic dinosaur.
But, Richard, you can only work on your project when I am present. And even then, you must never touch any of the lasers. Now, I need your word of honor that you will never go into the lab alone.
I swear!
No, Kong, you are not allowed in here. There's just too many delicate instruments and extremely dangerous lasers. Now, Lukas, I want your word, too, that you will make certain Kong never goes into the lab, no matter what.
You don't have to worry, Dad. The last thing Kong and I want is to be indoors when there's so much exploring to do outside. We'll see you later. Come on, bro. Time to start building our top secret fort. No one, not even Dad, can know about it. It's gonna be our own special hideout. Finger 5 on it, bro. You know, Kong, the California redwoods are the tallest trees on Earth. Luckily, they're even taller than you. That's what I call a real king-size bed. And now I don't need to always take the Kong Vader to get up here. Wow, it's so cool being up so high. Whoa! What a view! Our secret hideout is awesome, but I promise, one day, when I'm old enough to afford it, we are gonna turn this place into a real fortress with high-tech camouflage, and I'll lay in enough banana chips and other survival food to last a lifetime. So no matter what happens, no one from down there or anywhere will ever be able to hurt you.
Check it out, Dad. I made it so it can crush anything that gets in our way.
Very impressive. Well, I'm proud of you, son.
Thanks, Dad, but it's still not right. If I could just use your laser, I know I could get it as smooth and shiny as my design.
Out of the question, Richard. You know my lasers are off limits.
Well, I don't see what's the big deal. I've watched you use them.
No, they're too dangerous. But maybe when I have time, I can do it for you.
No! This is my invention. I have to do it all myself.
Well, I think it looks amazing, and you did a great job. See you after work.
Dad, I can't find my computer tablet with my school assignments. I'm sure I left it on my desk, but it's not there anymore. I've looked everywhere for it.
We've been searching too.
No luck.
I thought I saw Lukas take it outside yesterday when he went to play with Kong after class.
No, I'm sure I didn't. But now I can't do my classes online, and I have a big exam tomorrow.
It's not like you to lose something so important. Well, you'll have to fly into the city with me today and buy a new tablet.
I'm really sorry, Dad. I swear I don't understand how it happened.
Richard, would you like to come with us?
Thanks, Dad, but I really shouldn't skip class today. Not with the big exam coming up.
Vamos, vamos, vamos! Dinosaurs!
Anita will never hear a thing. Mind your own business, banana breath. What are you gonna do? You're not even as smart as a 3-year-old. Oh, look, there's Lukas. So long, chump. When this is done, Dad's gonna see how right I was. Then he'll really be proud of me. Stop bothering me, or when I'm done, I'll sick T-Rex on you. Ugh.
No, Dr. Remy, I do not see Richard or Kong, but I called 911 and they're sending a medevac. I see them! Kong is carrying Richard out of your lab. See, Richard is definitely alive. I'm sorry, I wish I could tell you. Only Richard and Kong know what really happened in there.
Anita, did you talk to Dad?
See, the operation was a success. Your brother will be all right.
You hear that, Kong? Thanks to you, Richard's okay.
Lukas, I'm afraid Richard told your father that it was all Kong's fault.
What? No way!
Your brother said he saw Kong go into the lab and he was just trying to stop him.
I don't believe it. Kong would never disobey Dad, even if there was something in the lab he wanted, which there isn't.
Richard has begged your father to get rid of Kong for causing the accident.
Come on, Anita, we both know Richard's lying. Just can't let anything bad happen to Kong.
Your father said Richard will need to be away for some time, but he should be as good as new, thanks to advancements in bionics.
Bionics? You mean Richard will be...
Chatter first bionic bird! Richard first bionic boy!
Richard.
I can't believe I have to say goodbye to one of my boys.
I know, Anita. It's hard for all of us. Son, I understand why your mother wants you living in Boston with her, but please, I wish you'd change your mind and stay with us.
Me too. Come on, Richard, don't go. We can work it out.
Okay, I'll stay. If Kong goes.
You know he can't. This is the only place Kong's safe.
Dad, how can you stick up for that disgusting ape after what he did to me?
Enough, Richard. I found your dinosaur model. I know what you did. Kong saved your life.
Well, I'm glad I'm going. I'm tired of living in this dumb forest in this ugly house, having to share everything with my brother and his stinking ape.
Take it easy, Richard. Everything will be okay. I'll see you often. With all the advancements we're making in bionics and prosthetics, well, it won't be long before you're looking like your old self again.
I'm glad I look different. I hated being a twin.
Last report said that the storm may force rescuers to abandon the search.
I prayed I can find the missing campers in time. I'm so grateful you called Lukas to come help.
Luckily, he wasn't too far away. You know, they were wrapping up a whale rescue in Alaska. They had just delivered the injured beluga to the Marine Sanctuary in Seattle when I called. Good to see you, son.
You too, Dad. Hey, bro, you miss me?
Okay, that was seriously gross. Even for you, big guy. Good to see you again, Dr. Remy. You too, Anita.
Thanks for getting here so quickly, Jonesy. I know how important your rescue work is.
Well, we couldn't have saved half the animals without your bionics. So let's call it even, sir.
Now, don't forget to give credit to Lukas's brother, Richard. He has made incredible advancements in bionics and robotics in my lab for the past 3 years. None of us would be able to do what we do without Richard.
Storm's building fast. We need to move. If we don't find the missing campers soon, they'll freeze up there tonight.
According to reports, they were last seen heading towards a place called Edgewood Ravine.
Yeah, Kong and I used to hike there until we realized how unstable the entire area is. Doesn't take much to trigger a landslide. Bro, you need to stay here with Dad and Anita. Lay low, make sure none of the searchers see you, okay?
Roger that. Bad news. Storm's already grounded the rest of the rescue teams. Looks like we're their only hope. Heat sensors picking up anything?
No. The cliffs are loaded with shallow caves that make the sensors useless.
Daddy, it's getting really cold. I want to go home, please.
Honey, I told you we can't move because of the landslide. But I'm sure Mommy has rescue teams looking for us. We just need to stay safe until they come.
I hear something. It sounds like a helicopter.
Not sure how much more she can take.
We can't give up, Jonesy.
Hey, who said anything about...
What is it?
Main thrusters are down. Backup can't handle this kind of beating much longer. I'm sorry, Lucas, but if we don't head back now, they'll be searching for our wreckage at first light.
Don't leave! We're here! Help! We're stuck! Daddy, what are we gonna do now? Did you hear something? Daddy! It's Bigfoot! No way! It looks like my little monkey doll. Only way bigger.
Well, whatever it is, kids, it's clearly risking its life to get to us.
Maybe it's super hungry. We look tasty. He wants us to climb on. I think we should trust him. Thank you. See? He's saving us!
Go on, Donnie. This amazing creature is our last and only hope.
It's gonna be okay now, Donnie. We're saved.
Okay. You okay?
Everything checked out. Chopper's ready to go.
Then let's do it. But it'll be a miracle if they survived the freezing temperatures up there last night.
Looks like they had a great big beautiful ape keeping them warm.
What in the world is that thing?
That, my friends, is an amazing hero that just saved 3 lives.
Mwah! We love you. Mwah! You're the best.
I'm proud of you, bro. Even though you didn't exactly lay low.
We will never forget you. Mwah!
You gotta know this is gonna go viral. So it looks like the whole world's about to meet your big bro.
What's that saying? No good deed goes unpunished.
This magnificent creature risked his life to save my family.
Kong is a real-life superhero.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Well, there are many demanding that this incredibly powerful and potentially dangerous wild beast be destroyed. The governor's office admits that pleas to spare its life are pouring in from around the world.
Sound off. Why can't they see that freak for what he really is?
Pictures do not lie, unless they are frauds.
You mean like you, Botilla?
Negative. I am very real. I am the most highly advanced Bionobot in the known universe.
Yes, I get that. I created you. And don't ever forget it. Sound up.
We're going live to Dr. Leo Remy's home in the California Redwoods, where authorities are attempting to capture the gigantic ape now known as Kong.
Okay, this is more like it.
Commissioner, please. Kong hasn't done anything.
Of course he has. Kong just saved 2 beautiful little children and their daddy. And this is how you thank him.
Take over!
I give you my word, Kong is completely harmless. Dr. Remy, we've been down this road before. Yes, when you were still a police captain. Congratulations on your promotion, Commissioner Decker. Thanks, Doc. But I'll be back pounding a beat if you can't get that beast of yours to surrender.
Let me out of here!
Dr. Remy, I need that thing to put my men down right now. Understood. But I need your officers to back down. My men will be forced to open fire. Stop! What are you doing?
Protecting my little boy.
Hold your fire!
You put those nice policemen down this instant. I mean it. Or no more cookies ever. Do it for me, please, mi hijo. Por tu Anita. Good boy. I am going to bake you the biggest batch of banana chip cookies.
He not only obeyed, but he actually seemed to understand her. But what would have happened if she wasn't here? It could have ended very badly.
Hey, he's like my 2-year-old nephew.
Actually, Commissioner, Kong's mind is on par with a 2- or 3-year-old human child. What's most important, as you can see, he understands the difference between right and wrong. So the question is, what to do with this giant? There's still a lot of people demanding that the governor do something about this threat. Tell him I promise to find a way. Trouble is, we don't really have a facility big enough or strong enough to hold him. Yes. But what about the most famous, inescapable prison ever built? Alcatraz.
In the last few weeks, literally tens of thousands of people have flocked to San Francisco from all around the world in hopes of catching a glimpse of the giant ape that ironically has been exiled to Alcatraz Island. In appreciation for the outpouring of support, Dr. Leo Remy has built a special tower in the center of the island for Kong to climb. Making it easier for the world to see this freak of nature. It would appear Kong, King of the Apes, is a born entertainer. Perhaps that's why rumors are flying that Alcatraz Island may soon be transformed into Kong Island.
Good to see you too, you big show-off! Hey, Dad. Everything okay? What's the big news?
I've been wondering the same thing.
Richard?
Lukas?
I need your help, both my sons, to fulfill my lifelong dream. Thanks to Kong's extraordinary fame, I have the governor's blessing plus all the funding needed to create the Remy Natural History and Marine Preserve right here on the island.
That's great, Dad.
But, son, there is one major condition. They insist Kong be fitted with a special control collar.
No, forget that.
Lukas, it's the only way. Kong wears a collar or they will put him away. Richard, I assured them that you could design the control collar for me.
It will be my pleasure to do this for you, Dad.
Lukas, we have the opportunity to create a real and lasting sanctuary for the injured and endangered species you and Jonesy rescue. A safe haven to protect against future extinctions. Richard, with your exceptional talents in robotics, you'll be able to bring natural history to life like never before. You could create all of the life-size dinosaurs you always dreamed of. So, what do you say?
Well, I'm certainly not going to be the one that stands in the way of my father's dream.
Sure, Dad. I'll help you create Kong Island.
The Remy Natural History and Marine Preserve.
Yeah, tell it to them.
Hey, I'm Doug Jones. My friends call me Jonesy.
Botilla, I do not have friends.
Trust me, Jonesy, you really don't want to fall for that one.
I'd never make a move on your brother's woman.
How about his bionic bot?
Say what? You mean she's... Oh, unreal.
Exactly.
Intruder alert. Intruder
Our
alert.
security walls have been breached.
See? Not everyone is a fan. There have also been many threats against your ape. Sounds like someone plans to make good on one.
We keep these on board to warn off poachers in the wild.
No, Botilla will handle them. I programmed her with every known martial arts move.
I have a few belts of my own. Maybe we can work out together sometime.
As long as Kong is around, we don't need weapons or Botilla.
Who are you and what do you want?
Sorry to trespass, but you are a very hard man to reach, Dr. Remy. I am Dr. Amy Kwan, and this is my brother Danny.
Nice to meet you. Now get off our island. Kong, dump them back in their boat or whatever they use to trespass.
He says do it yourself. He doesn't work for you.
Oh, I suppose you came here to say this boy can talk to apes.
Kong's the first ape I ever met, but yeah, turns out I can. You know you guys got a seriously funny gorilla here.
I've heard enough of this nonsense. Time to throw them out.
Actually, I want to hear more.
I'm rather curious myself.
So, Danny, what else is Kong telling you?
That he really wants you to let me and my sis work here with him. Okay, I made that up. But I'm pretty sure he would have said it if he knew that's why we came.
How the heck did he know what Kong was saying?
Danny is a certified animal whisperer, and I'm a licensed veterinarian specializing in primates, particularly anthropoids. But as you know, there are hardly any left in the world. Just a few in zoos and none that we know of in the wild. And certainly no creature on Earth like Kong. I will do anything to be part of his team.
She means we will. Oh man! I'm gonna need hazard pay and a snot protector. I'm not kidding!
We will, of course, need to verify your credentials. But I was already planning to bring on a vet to care for the injured and endangered animals Lukas and Jonesy will be bringing to the preserve. If you check out, you're in.
I promise. We both will.
And it looks like Kong's already hired himself a translator.
Amy and Danny Kwan, welcome to the team.
Shake on it, Mega Broski!
Let them laugh now. They won't be laughing when I'm finished with that hideous ape.
Come on, Dad. You can't do this to him.
I'm sorry, Lukas, but either Kong wears the control collar Richard made for him, or he...
Just relax. As long as your ape behaves himself, we'll never have to use this. But if he does get out of hand, the pain I can inflict will bring Kong to his knees.
Dad, you know Kong doesn't deserve this. This is so wrong. I can't watch.
Hey, buddy. I know how you feel. Amy made me wear a tie once. Totally hated it. Help! It's okay, but you better leave that collar alone. Don't look so bummed. At least now the Remys can start turning this rock into Kong Island. Finger 5? Come on, man. Give it up. Because very soon, you're gonna be a full-blown superstar. Just don't forget. I knew you win. Can you believe how fast this place is coming together?
Okay.
You may loathe Kong, but you must admit, he is quite the hero.
He's nothing but a dumb ape. Look at him. He's pathetic.
By my calculations, that dumb, pathetic ape just saved you 20 man-hours of highly skilled labor.
Proud of you, son.
Then wait until you see this.
I remember when you were a boy, you said your inventions would one day surpass mine. Well, congratulations, son. You've finally done it.
Dr. Remy, what are you doing here? You are too pale. You should be in bed eating the chicken soup I made for you.
I'm fine, Anita. Just a little tired is all.
For so many months now, you are working much too hard. All of you.
Not me. I have an inexhaustible energy source.
I bet you do. Okay. Richard, we're ready for this big show you've been promising.
Bottilla, activate the mobile control panel. This is what everyone will witness at tomorrow's grand opening of the Remy Natural History and Marine Preserve.
Why can't that guy ever just call it what it is? Kong Island.
Lukas? Earth to Lukas. Are you okay?
I was just remembering how fun it was being a kid with Kong. He's still like a big kid.
Get ready! You are about to see what I am certain the media will call the greatest attraction in theme park history. Perfect! Aren't they realistic? This is the reaction I'll get tomorrow from the media and guests.
Richard, are you... are you absolutely certain it will be completely safe for the public?
Of course. Don't you trust me?
I think he's after me!
Stop that, you dumb ape, before you damage it! Make that expensive toy of yours back off before someone gets hurt!
Bring it down.
Negative. Not possible. There is no override button.
Nice right hook, dude.
That pterodactyl was programmed to lead the air show tomorrow. There isn't nearly enough time to replace it. That filthy ape destroyed everything again!
Now, it will be fine. You still have many more pterodactyls. Plus, I'm sure everyone will be awed by all your other amazing creatures.
You know, Richard, if you don't want Kong to break your toys, maybe you shouldn't use them to torment him.
Everyone who is anyone is here. The mayor, governor, and frankly, too many movie stars and celebrities to count. All here to congratulate Dr. Leo Remy on his latest and unquestionably greatest achievement. In addition to becoming a sanctuary for many of the world's remaining endangered species, a massive aquarium encircles the island, created to protect all kinds of marine life. The Remy Natural History and Marine Preserve, already more commonly referred to as Kong Island, is also home to many extinct species, such as prehistoric dinosaurs, pterodactyls, triceratops, and even Tyrannosaurus rex. Of course, they are all just harmless bionobots created by Dr. Richard Remy. Like the terrifying megalodons and other prehistoric sea creatures, and even a monstrous giant squid, programmed to shock and delight visitors arriving on the monorail. Everyone is suitably awed by all of the life-size dinosaurs and marine monsters. But clearly, everyone has come to see Kong, the one and only living, breathing king of the apes.
I taught him that. We call it the Mega Butt Bow.
Looks like a real crowd pleaser.
Your dad looks pretty pleased, too.
Well, Dr. Remy, you pulled it off. Congratulations!
Definitely a monumental day for the Remy family.
Yeah. So, I wonder where Richard is. I figured he'd be eating up all this press.
It seems very few people are interested in your artificial dinosaurs now that Kong has appeared.
Everything would be different if they'd been able to witness my spectacular pterodactyl air show.
Perhaps. However, for some incalculable reason, humans are not simply fascinated by Kong. They are drawn to him.
Because most of them are just ignorant fools, willing to pay to watch a freak of nature with less intelligence than a 3-year-old. Ordinary people, like my brother, are weak and deserve to become extinct. The same as all the useless creatures he's always trying to save. Bionics and robotics are the future.
I will not argue with that.
And one day, I will prove it to him and the world.
Congratulations, Dr. Remy, on your phenomenal success.
Now, most of the credit goes to my 2 sons, Lukas and Richard, who I know will keep my dream alive long after I am gone.
Nearly 1 year to the day that the Remy Natural History and Marine Preserve opened, its founder, Dr. Leo Remy, has passed.
I know, bro. I miss him too.
I'll make your dream come true.
You mean yours.
Find someplace else to put that thing. Construction on my new dinosaur habitat starts today.
Lukas didn't say anything about moving the seal.
I'm the boss while my brother is away.
What are you doing? Don't tell me you're trying to take away this poor creature's habitat. It's okay, Abe. The seal is staying right here.
We are supposed to be entertaining our visitors. One useless seal is about as exciting as watching paint dry.
Animals aren't just for your entertainment, Richard. And anyway, don't worry. Jonesy and I plan to rescue a lot more.
You could have 100, but it can't compare to the prehistoric shark show I've designed.
Yeah, right. A fake-looking old shark.
You keep forgetting. Dad's dream was for us to save as many animals as we can from extinction.
I suppose one of them did that to you?
No, the poachers trying to exterminate her did, which is why we need more sanctuary space, not less, which is what I came to talk about in the first place. On the flight home, I decided to go over the books. Turns out you've already exceeded your Bionobot budget by several million.
You can't stop me. We're equal partners, equal vote in the business.
You forget, Dad left Anita 10%. Anita agrees with me. The real animals come first. And don't even think about trying something like this again when I'm away on a rescue mission.
This isn't over.
Actually, it is, Richard. So live with it. And now, I've got to go see how the ligers we rescued are doing.
Ligers?
Attila! Attila? Where is that blasted bot?
I can't believe I'm gonna get a chance to communicate with a real live hybrid. Wonder which language it's gonna speak. Lion or tiger?
Maybe you can ask her.
Easy, everyone. We do not want to frighten the cats.
Oh, what are their names?
Your sister decided that since she's such a beautiful and majestic creature, we should call her Lady.
Sweet. So, how come you guys had to rescue Lady?
Unfortunately, some people think it's cool to have an exotic pet. Then, when they discover how dangerous they can be, they release them into the wild, without realizing most of these animals never learn to survive in nature, especially not with poachers hunting them. Kong, you better back off.
Danny, see if you can talk to her.
All right. Had a girl. Whoa, that's one big putty cat. It's okay now. She gets that you're just an overgrown softie.
And so is this lovable little fella. They were very lucky you found them when you did. Another day and...
Hey, that's a perfect name for you. Lucky. Kong wants to feed him.
Okay, but be very careful. You don't want to scare him.
You're right, Amy. Something's off.
I've examined Kong repeatedly and found no physical reason for his attitude shift.
He could just be missing Lukas and Danny. It's the first time your brother's been away since you got here.
I know. Danny couldn't pass up the chance to see what's left of the Amazon. Lukas has even begun teaching him to fly.
I've never seen the big guy act like this.
Maybe we should call them back.
Why not get Danny on the holo screen? See if he can read Kong or whatever he does.
Let's do it. So we're hoping Danny can tell us what's wrong.
Afraid we can't come back yet. They're clear-cutting one of the last sections of rainforest, and we're hoping to get there before the poachers close in.
But I can try talking to Kong over the link. See if I can get the big guy to tell me what's up.
Okay, here you go. Come on, Kong. Don't you want to say hi to Lukas and Danny?
Yo, Kongo! You bent out of shape because I took off with your bro? Promise I'll make it up to you with the biggest supersized banana smoothie on the planet. I can't
blow me off like that. I think we better move Lady and her cub out of Kong's habitat, just in case.
Maybe we should come back right now.
I'd hate to see you abandon the mission when you're so close.
We'll keep a sharp eye on Kong, but if he gets any worse, then you better come back.
Now that I know my do-gooder brother is far enough away, it's time to really amp things up.
Increasing the frequency on Kong's control collar.
Wait! Not quite yet. I just wanted to be certain that it will work. We don't want Amy telling Lukas we need to close the park tomorrow because his star attraction is actually a deadly savage. Turn it off. For now. I warned Lukas it wasn't over, but it will be very soon.
Well, I was monitoring Kong all night. He seemed totally normal.
It definitely looks like he's back to his old self. Maybe it was just a bug. Oh yeah, the big guy's back. Good thing too, because the ticket office says the place is gonna be jammed. Apparently Richard ran some kind of one-day only special promotion deal that's packing them in even tighter than usual.
The monorail has stopped running. The island is now filled to capacity.
Well then, it's showtime!
What's he doing?
Make him stop!
Calm down, please! Look out! Please! Be careful! Look! Can you hear me? Something has happened.
I know. Richard called a few minutes ago to say Kong's going berserk and that everyone's in grave danger.
But how did Richard... It just started. Oh!
Amy!
I'm okay, but we need your help.
We're just outside San Francisco. Last night, Danny and I both had the feeling we needed to get back.
I just hope it will be soon enough. Ah!
I can still increase his pain by 2 full decimals.
Not just yet. I wouldn't want to accidentally put the beast down too quickly.
I am unable to compute your logic.
My extraordinary Bionobots need to save these people from the savage monster, making me the hero of the hour.
Highly logical, admirably diabolical. I am programming them to destroy only their primary target. Kong.
Ladies and gentlemen, please try to remain calm. I am Dr. Richard Remy. Do not fear. My Bionobot will stop Kong.
He's right!
Thank goodness.
Wish we could.
This is not happening!
It is definitely occurring in real time.
Can't you see he's wiping out half my Bionobots? It's a rhetorical question, you... I will make Kong pay for this.
It appears you will need to catch him first. By my calculations, he is planning to use the monorail to escape the island.
Don't just stand there. We have to finish him! What are you doing now, Bottilla?
I am covering my audio sensors in preparation for your 99.9% probable tirade.
Relax. I am perfectly calm.
That does not compute.
I had hoped to take that filthy ape down myself. However, a truly wise man knows when it is time to bring in the big guns. Hurry, Bottilla! I want to be front and center when the military finally shoots down the king of the apes.
Interesting. It would appear that they will not open fire for fear of hitting civilians.
They will if Kong goes crazy enough. What say we push the overgrown ape over the edge? Literally. Send it in now! This. No way will he be able to withstand maximum strength for long.
Moving in closer for a clean shot.
Sure I've had enough lessons?
You'll be fine, Danny. When I give the word veer clear, then activate the autopilot right after I jump.
Say what?
Jump!
Kong, listen to me, bro. You... Danny, get ready. Now go!
Lukas!
Kong! Help me, bro! Bro! Thanks. You had me worried there for a sec. That's good. Okay, now you need to put down the plane. The plane, Kong. No, Kong, I understand how you feel, but I know you really don't want to hurt anyone. So put the plane down. Gently. That's good, bro. Very good. Now listen to me. Kong, you have to go to our secret place. Understand? Our secret place. Trust me.
Trust me.
I'll meet you at our secret place. Understand? Go! Now! You did this to Kong.
You'll never be able to prove it. Get us out of here!
Your hatred has destroyed everything. As always.
It will take weeks to assess all the damage that savage did to the preserve and all my Bionobots.
True, but there is little doubt it will amount to tens of millions.
Commissioner, it's time that monster paid for everything he's done.
You better believe Kong will be hunted down and destroyed.
Easy, bro. It's just your family.
All of us. Big boy. Big trouble.
Ay, Chico, I could put you over my knee. Well, if you wouldn't crush it for the scare you gave me today.
Ditto to that. Ditto that.
I know it wasn't your fault. It's that horrible collar Richard put on you.
Good news is we're out of range of Richard's remote, so he can't keep hurting Kong. But we still need to figure out how to get it off of him.
I can do it if Kong will give me a lift. There. It's really quite simple once you know how.
So, Lukas, where exactly is this secret place you told us about?
Right here.
Okay, that's totally...
Awesome! Thanks to Kong's success, I was able to finance the last stage of my childhood dream. It renders the fort invisible, either just from the air, or, as you just saw, from the ground too.
Oh, I always figured you boys were building some kind of clubhouse, but this treehouse is increíble.
Tree Fortress is more like it. How about giving me the tour?
So, pal, this place have room for all of us?
Look, I really appreciate your help, all of you. But this is my problem.
Oh, we are family. We'll stick together.
At least until we can find a way to vindicate Kong.
Thanks, guys.
117,090,002.
I've heard enough.
But I have not completed calculating the total damage Kong has.
Either shut your mouth or I will shut you down. Bottom line, it will cost a fortune to rebuild my facility. But more importantly, I must replace my Bionobots. We need the force and firepower to finish off Kong.
I am having trouble computing why you are so calm. Frankly, it makes my circuits jumpy. The only logical deduction is that you already have a plan for getting both the funds and the firepower.
With a little help from my brother. I strongly suggest you surrender Kong to the authorities.
No problem, Richard. Happy to do it, just as soon as you tell Police Commissioner Decker and the media that you used the control collar to drive Kong mad.
Don't be absurd, Lukas. No one will believe the esteemed Dr. Richard Remy would do such a thing.
Well, if that's what you call to say, then goodbye.
Fine, if you don't care about your ligers anymore.
What? What about Lady and Lucky?
Thanks to Kong's vicious rampage, their enclosure was destroyed. So your precious ligers escaped the island.
Where are they?
I have no idea. You're the one who tracks animals for a living, so do your job. Meanwhile, I've already spread the word that I am offering a reward to anyone that finds them.
I promise you, Richard, one day, you will get what's coming to you.
Well, what did tu hermano say?
He said Lady and Lucky are missing. I know, bro, but we'll find them. Amy, the ligers are both GPS chipped, right?
Yes, I have the receiver in my backpack.
I smell a robotic rat. I checked on the cats after Kong had already left the island. They were safely locked in their temporary habitat.
Yeah, I figured Richard was lying.
You think he's using the ligers to try and bait us into a trap?
Yeah, but we still gotta save Lucky and his mom, right?
Don't worry. That's exactly what Jonesy and I plan to do. No way, Kong. It's too dangerous. You need...
Save it, Lukas. Kong's made up his mind. He's coming too.
Oh, Kong is as valiente as he is stubborn.
Stubborn Supremo!
Ah! I have their signal. Lucky and Lady are on the south side of San Francisco. Lady's heart rate is off the charts. She doesn't appear to be moving, so she must be terrified of something or someone.
Okay, so how do you propose we sneak a gigantic gorilla across a crowded city?
This is the coolest ride ever!
Personally, I'm looking forward to getting my feet back on terra firma.
Shh, quiet, Kong.
He seems unusually nervous for some reason.
Duh, because he never learned how to swim.
That's not true. We used to swim in the lake near our place in the Redwoods all summer.
Nuh-uh. Kong says you were swimming, he was walking on the bottom. The water barely came up to his waist.
Hold it!
Duck!
Everyone hide under the water!
Hard to starboard! I don't remember any island here.
I'm certain the GPS is correct.
But it doesn't make any sense. How could the ligers even get in there?
All I know is their vitals are dangerously high. We must find them before...
Will you pathetic weaklings hurry?
Listen, lady, or whatever you are. We're not moving men. We're professional poachers.
Professional poachers. An excellent example of an oxymoron.
What'd she just call us?
Forget about it. Your boss didn't tell us we'd robbing a military warehouse. I don't like it.
Yeah, we get caught, and it's the rest of our lives behind bars.
You two are not the ones that will be apprehended tonight. Here is your payment. The 2 ligers, as promised.
There they are!
Easy, Danny. We don't want them to see.
It's that monster ape from the news!
Hey, you can't just leave us here alone with that monster!
You won't be for long. We have a little surprise for Kong and his allies.
What? Why?
Everything has gone exactly as planned. For once.
Indeed, the stolen weapons will net a fortune on the black market. What about the laser cannon?
Already installed and ready to go. Internal note. reevaluate Giant Ape's capabilities.
Get the cats! Let's get out of here!
What is it with us and apes? Hey, Wheeler, you don't think that giant could be the baby we...
Yeah, I bet. 'Cause look there. He looks just like the guy who stole from us. He was just a kid, but I'm sure that's the one. I swore one day I'd get even with you. And that goes double now.
Look out!
It set off the detonation timer!
Let's do this before the whole place blows!
T-Rex is gonna crush Kong!
No! It's leaping!
I don't get it! Now I do. It's the army!
We need to kill those lights!
Hit your fastball, Kong! Aim for the lights! Okay, just one more!
No time! Bomb's gonna blow!
Kong! Lady!
This way, guys! Come on, run!
Where are they? They're okay! Kong has Lady!
Good job, Kong! Now get us out of here, bro!
Footage taken from Army aircraft this evening clearly proves that the giant ape known as Kong is responsible for stealing an entire stockpile of military-grade weapons with the help of his radical master, Lukas Remy.
Oh, thank goodness you're all right. We were just watching you on the news.
Bad news!
Looks like your brother did a great job of framing Kong for the heist tonight.
And his own hermano. Not just Kong and Lukas. You too.
Hey, count me in.
Looks like we're all fugitives now.
Except Anita and my sis.
I'm certain they'll be trying to find us too, since we all work together.
The public outcry is loud and clear. Capture these criminals, hunt down and destroy Kong.
My buyer is paying a fortune for these. Enough that I can add built-in weapon systems in all my new and improved Bionobots. Maybe I'll even upgrade you.
I am already state-of-the-art.
I am not. My father didn't believe in using science to make one man superior to another. I do. Once I'm finished upgrading myself, I will be the most powerful Bionoman on Earth.
Now that we've seen the kinds of weapons Kong may be up against, I think we better start working on some armored bands so he can deflect them.
Yeah, or even better, bat him back to sender. Don't worry, I'll teach you.
Looks like we're gonna be on the defense for a while.
Go team! At least until we can figure out a way to clear our names and prove Kong is innocent.
Hey, yo, Lucky. How you doing, little guy? Hey, Where's his mom? Where's Lady?
After everything Lady had been through, her heart just couldn't.
Oh no, she's gone?
If only the rest of the world could see how gentle he is.
Unfortunately, my brother has turned this into a war. And it's just begun.